up, family? Welcome to the Directory. This space was created for entrepreneurs who are building in real time and not just posting about it. My name is Ashleigh Offord, and as I build this platform, my goal is to bring awareness and support to local businesses. So let's get into it. Okay, so today we have 3 entrepreneurs and 1 business banker, and then we're going to get into it. Let's go ahead and start, Tara.
All right, my name is Merlyn.Colbert. I'm a business strategist and beauty professional, and I've been a business strategist for almost 2 years now and a beauty professional for almost 10.
My name is Shamique. I'm a hairstylist. I'm a lace specialist. I've been doing hair for about 6 years now, but I've been in the beauty industry for about 10 years.
No, 10 years. Okay.
What's up, everybody? My name is Chad Allen, as known as Chad Too Clean, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Bachelor's of Science from the Norfolk State University. And I'm a barber of 14 years, but now I help barbers and stylists build wealth beyond the chair.
And hello, everyone. My name is Karlon Johnson. I'm a business banker. I'm a 2-time certified business underwriter, as well as a capital markets analyst. I've been in business banking or banking in general for about 9 years overall. And I look forward to talking to everyone about finance.
Hold on, y'all some bosses for real though. Let's talk about it. All right, I love that. So I'm telling a bit about myself as well. I said my name was Ashleigh Offord, but I'm also a retail store owner. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I've been doing it for retail store for 3 years, cosmetology for this year, it'll be 9 years. And then now getting into the event space for the last, about to be 2 years this year. So I'm excited for that. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's talk about it. All right, we're gonna loosen up though. We ain't gonna be so tight. We ain't gonna be so tight. All right, we ain't gonna be so tight. All right, so I'm gonna start with Merlyn, and I'm gonna kind of combine 2 of these questions, wanting to know what made you start your business, and then how much capital did you actually need for your business?
Well, let's go back a little bit, because the first business that I had, which is what I started in 2018, was the full-service beauty salon and spa, Madam Gem's Beauty. And what made me want to start that business was I was a first-time mom, and I knew that corporate America wasn't it no more. So I was just looking at different alternatives, and my mom has also been a full cosmetologist all of her life, so me and her decided to partner up and open up a salon and spa. So back then, not taking into consideration all the changes in finances, back then I needed $50K to start our business. And yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So what about you, Shamique?
What was the question?
Your question was, what made you start your business?
Okay.
And how much capital did you actually need to start your business?
What made me start my business? I was in high school, just a beauty girl all around, doing my own hair and everything. And I'm just like, okay, I'm a hustler too. I had that hustle mentality from a young age. So I was like, how can I make money from this? So I literally just bought 12 bundles. I went on like Alibaba and just bought 12 bundles, and it was about $300. So that's really how much I needed. And my mind was, I just need to flip these 12 bundles. So I split them up, 3 bundles each. And just from that money I made from that profit, put it back and just kept it going. So I would say literally however much to get first few bundles, 3 is really all you need. But I started with about $300 with 12 bundles.
$300 with 12 bundles.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was flipping the thing.
More hair was more flipping. Okay, that's hard.
Yeah, I started off selling hair, so that was where I started just selling, and then I just started doing it afterwards. So yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so Chad, what about you?
Man, so when you say how long have I been doing it, I've been cutting hair since I was 9, 10 years old. So it's kind of hard to even quantify how much I invested over 20, 25 years. But my most recent business, which is the clean grooming mobile units, buying a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, upfitting it into a old school barbershop with a futuristic feel. It took about, I would say all in about $150K just to get the Sprinter, the upfitting, and like all the different mechanisms inside, like the batteries and things like that, just to make it work and make people feel comfortable, and also making them feel as if they're in a premium or a luxury environment. Because I see people that do it, they do it wrong, and then you're still charging, I would say, the going price or going rate for a haircut, which is like $50 normally. And then if you're driving, you're gonna spend less time cutting hair, so you're not gonna make as much money. So I believe you have to invest, and you're gonna get out what you put in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, Karlon, we know it didn't take you some money to like go into a business, but the question is, what made you get into like the business banking?
Well, I can get into banking in general. In my household, we didn't talk about finances, credit, none of that stuff. I got my first credit card when I was 19 years old at Wells Fargo. And the personal banker there just sat down and was like, hey, so we're going to give you a line of like $700. These are the things that you don't do. You don't go over the limit. You use it, obviously, and then make the minimum payment as much as you can. And I've been doing that ever since. So in my family, I'm now the finance person or the go-to individual. And when I was going to UCF in my undergrad before the MBA, I got hired as an intern at Fairwinds Credit Union. And I told them I wanted to do personal financial literacy workshops with the students. So I did it as an intern initially while still doing some telework here and there. And then when I got hired full-time in 2018, one of the negotiating things I brought to the table was, hey, so even though I'm a teller, can I still do financial literacy workshops with the student organizations on campus? And they allow me to do that. And ever since then, I've just been teaching the community about credit, budgeting, fraud here and there, which translated over into business banking a few years later, and learning the different types of financial statements that all business owners need to be aware of, managing those things, etc. And I now do that on the capital side. So that's literally how I got into banking overall.
Okay.
Wow.
That's dope. So, everybody talked about like the number and how much it cost them. So like, before we get into like the whole finance thing, I'm gonna push pause on that. I'm gonna go to the other question instead, because I got a question about your 50K and then your 150. My question would be, what did you think owning a business would be like versus the reality of it? Because I know everybody say, like, I want to own a business, and we got all these great thoughts about what it looks like. But what is the reality of actually owning it? So you can tell me what you thought it would be like and what's your reality. I'll start with you, Chad.
Okay, I think a buzzword that a lot of people will say is like passive income. When most people think about owning a business, they want to get into something where they think their money works for them. The hard truth, when you actually go into any type of business, you got to budget the first 2 years, and you got to be all in blood, sweat, and tears. I mean, like, there's no balance in those first 2 years, because if you want it to be successful, you have to build a strong foundation. So if you think you're going to just be able to do something and just on the side, then you're going to be forever on the side. It's not going to ever turn into the main thing. So if you do want to own a business and it's something that you think is for you, you got to be ready to put that work in. And the reality of it is, it's hard. There's late nights, there's early mornings. I was up till 2 a.m. last night working on my website, because it's like I'm always trying to like stay on the cusp of the new technology. We got the AIs here now, so if you don't have AI on your website, you're kind of losing. Like, because what if the other barber does? So I make sure that I'm one of the first barbers that have it. So it's like I always want to constantly stay on the cusp of the next thing that's coming, and that's the reality of it, man. It's not going to be easy, and you got to just lock in. First 2 years at least. What do you think? Like, how many years it took you before you started up? Like, you be doing
on the on the
I know. I was like, on which side?
I don't know, because I feel like the doing hair side for like 9 years. So well, this should be 9 years. So it just really took what you said, locking in. Like, I was up early morning, late night at the shop, 5, 6 in the morning. I still do that now, though. It is 9 years later. So
I actually open at 8 a.m.
But
Y'all open at 8. What time you got to even be there to get open for 8? You know what I mean? Like, people still be sleep at 8.
Yeah. Or if I got a 6 a.m. client, like, I got to be up at like 4:30.
6 a.m.
You know, well, probably like 5, because I ain't gonna lie, I'll be late. But I be there. But the point is, like, really just being focused, being all in. And then even from early mornings and the late nights, like, I've had to sacrifice, spend time with family, with friends, like relationships, all kind of stuff. So you really, it's not passive. Like, you blood, sweat, and tears. At least at a employer place, you can clock in 9 to 5, out. Now you got the rest of the day. You ain't worried about work no more. When you're an entrepreneur, like, this is you 24/7. Like, you eat, sleep, and breathe this. Like, so
That's good.
Now, what about you? What you thought the reality of, what do you thought entrepreneurship would be like, and the reality of it?
I thought it would be, I'd be a millionaire in a year. 6 months. Like, I was in high school in that era where it was like the girls was getting rich off just flipping hair. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, okay, it just put the hustle in, grind it out. Like within a year, it's gonna happen. That was not my story. That was not my story. And I think the reality of it was I didn't have money management. I didn't have the knowledge to how to when the money come back, the numbers, getting the numbers in order, taxes, getting the right. I had like accountants messing me over. It was just a lot of mess, and I think I was using my profits the wrong way. I just wasn't keeping track on a lot of the stuff. So the money was coming in, but that my habits caught up to me. So I think it hindered a lot of my growth. So now I'm like, every dollar counts. Where it's going, where it's at, like just making sure that is, so the finance part is important.
That's what I'm hearing.
It's important, man. It ain't just about the luxury. A lot of it, I feel like it's like sacrificing back to the business. Like you just paying back the business over and over for years. For years.
Oh my God.
Until you start reaping. So I wanted to reap that immediately, and it really hindered a lot of my growth. So yeah.
That's so real, because girl, me too. Never have I had bad money management before. What about you?
Mine's is a little different, I think, because I grew up, my mom has always been an entrepreneur, always had her own shop. So to me, I was like, oh, it's gonna be easy. She had 4 kids, I have kids. Like at the time I had just my daughter when I started. So I was like, oh, it's not, it's gonna be easy. I'm gonna have this and that. When I started that shop, I'm thinking we have this large lump sum of money and we just gonna dump it all in there. I'm thinking in a year's time we're gonna flip in this. It took us 9 months before we could officially open. And this is stuff beyond our control, right? Landlord issues, like stuff that you don't think when you're about to get into a building. And it was just so much. So like we're sitting there bleeding money out for 9 months, can't really make no money. So that was the one thing. And I thought, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna be a mom boss, and I'm gonna have my shop with my kids in there. Y'all, I never, ever would recommend. Yes, I had my kids in there, but it was to the point where like I would have to stop, like I would have to, strategize when I had my appointments, go pick up my daughter from school, come back. Like I was giving my kids a bath in the utility tub. Came to a point. So it was just a lot that I thought it was glamorized. Like, oh, like it's just gonna be real cutesy and I'm gonna have my kids with me. I would never ever recommend that, number one. And then the second thing, I lost it. Yep, I lost it. Sorry. The first was a beauty salon and spa. So I had employees, and that was the other thing. Like I'm thinking, I'm gonna have all these people working for me. Systems, that's what it was that I just got again. I was the system. So that was the second thing. I'm thinking, all right, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna be the manager and this and that. I was the HR, I was all these different positions, and I got burnt out. Like I ended up in the hospital. When I say burnt out, I was like burnt out. So it got to a point where I realized I was the system, and I didn't build a sustainable business. I didn't build a business that I could really scale and grow because I was the system, I was the business. My employees didn't know what to do when I was in the hospital. My mama didn't know, and my mom was my business partner. You would think she knows like how to pick up if I'm out, and she was just like, girl, where this at, where that at? And I'm like, I'm in the ER. Like, what I got all y'all for if, and I realized at that moment I was the system, and I ain't got no real systems. I ain't got a real business because it can't sustain, it can't do nothing without me.
Right.
So that was like the biggest thing.
That's so good.
I think my next question was more so around like the glorified side, because we all talking about the reality of it, but like, I feel like, what do y'all think social media do to the minds of people? Because they don't show the real, like nobody's getting on there and being like, y'all, today I only made $50 and I'm normally making $1,000, but they gonna get on there and be like, I just made $1,000 in 2 hours. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but why do y'all feel like nobody wants to show that side of entrepreneurship, to be real with people? Like, why do y'all think they don't want to show that on social?
Let me get my opinion.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me get my opinion.
Okay.
I think it's because when they see other people say they made X amount of dollars, whether it's a few thousand, a few hundred, something like that, they want to jump on that train and say the same thing. Oh, look, I made this and such and such. And it's to, I think, in my opinion, make themselves feel proud and be validated in the thing that they just accomplished, instead of saying everything else that don't happen in between.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's two parts to what you're asking, because number one, social media makes it seem like everybody should be an entrepreneur and everybody can be an entrepreneur. Right. That's just not the truth at the end of the day. Some people work better in a system. Some people are better number 2 guy. Some people are better being a chief technical officer at somebody else's vision. Yeah. But to have your own vision and to drive it yourself, it takes a special type of person. But the second part of your question, when you were saying like on social media, people don't talk about, like the downsides. For me personally, I feel like my brand has to be winning, so I'm not even going to necessarily dwell on anything bad. So like, I always believe fail fast. Like fail as fast as you can, jump in, mess up quick so you can learn and pivot. And then like, you're gonna see my wins because I'm mainly winning. Sure, yeah. The little losses I take is just me learning. But like for me to get online and like really show that, and maybe my brand would be bigger if I was more vulnerable, I don't know. But I don't necessarily show little things here and there that go wrong because I think people can start to look at your brand and try to like diminish the value that you have. Because there's different levels of marketing. And if you wanna just take that route where you're the real person online, people can identify and see your story and the struggle, that works as well. Yeah. But if you want to have a brand that's like, okay, you want certain clientele, you can't be looking like you're struggling. So that's just the way that I approach it.
That's interesting because then I think about when you could look up public information like an airline like Delta saying that they went bankrupt before or maybe once or twice, or you look at the president and he has filed bankruptcy a few times. So it's kind of like, I'm not saying that you need to put all your financial statements out there, but to also show people like, hey, this sometimes is a real season. Because I feel like sometimes if you can take a hard fall and everybody see that all you ever showed was glorified, and it's like, oh, it can affect the brand regardless versus you just being like, hey, I'm a real person that endure real business challenges. I'm not saying that you got to put all your business out there, but still just showing people that you're not just this perfect thing, if that makes sense. Like, that's why I kind of feel like sometimes, because I see different brands that, they were up one day and they're down the next day. You're like, dang, girl, you were just saying you made $100,000 in 2 days, and now you over here saying you shutting down your business. So it's kind of like, because nobody's getting to see like that real stuff that go on. But then I also feel like that will also probably help people not thinking that everybody can be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I think that's the part, because I feel like everybody see it like, you could be an entrepreneur, and I'm not saying that everybody can, but it goes back to your point of you need your systems, and then you need your people in place that can say, to make this thing work, you can't be the entrepreneur, but you need to come and help this studio become successful. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I feel like there's also layers to it. Cultural differences as well, different stigmas in, different industries. And then like Chad was saying about marketing. So you think of social media, most people think of like the highlight reels, right? There's also like YouTube, that's more long form. And I feel like if people did more vlogging or more just showing that journey of getting from where they are to where they're like trying to get to, more people would see, oh, okay, it's not all that is cracked up to be. And I remember when she was talking about this on her, YouTube video. So I think there's different formats and different ways you can go about it without just, like you said, with the messing up the marketing, because I get that part as well. Yeah. But there's a part of documenting the journey, because that's what I've also been trying to do more of, is document the journey, not only for other people, for myself, just to see how far I've come and being like, oh, this is what I was thinking like 6 months ago, and now this is where I'm at. So
I think just being real, like showing people that you're a real person, you're a real business that encounter real things. So some days, for you, Chad, it might be 90% winning, but sometimes it might be a 10% fail, but still showing people what your point was earlier. Fail and fail fast, and then get back up again, So thank y'all. Good answers. Karlon, this question is going to be for you.
Yes. What
are some mistakes you see business owners make when they first start a business, and then how can they avoid those mistakes?
I had a lot of conversations with a lot of people.
Okay.
Typically, one of the first mistakes that people make when they want to start a business is quitting their jobs while trying to start it, and then now there's no money coming in for you personally, but then you're still trying to make your business work. There's an issue there, because if you're not able to take care of yourself, but then you're relying on this new venture to assist you, not knowing everything that encompasses business as a whole, whether it's finance, systems, like Merlyn you mentioned, etc., you're gonna end up failing. Another thing is opening up a lease space, like a shop or something like that, without having the foot traffic. So now you're just paying leases or this lease, hoping that people will come to your store, your shop, or whatever, and spend their money for you to grow, when in reality you don't have the foot traffic, or it goes back to the marketing too. A lot of different things, and I can go on and on and on and on, but those two mainly are mistakes that people make.
So quitting their job and renting out spaces that are not, they don't have the foot traffic, so it's just not feasible basically for them.
Yeah. That, and then if I can add, tying that back to financial awareness, or not being able to manage their money. That's another thing. The reason why I mentioned that is because people see money different, and that all depends on how you grew up, or whatever access to information you were able to get as an individual. So if you come from a household where you didn't necessarily see a lot of money come in, or there wasn't a lot of financial management there, you become an adult. Based on what you saw growing up, that kind of takes over your mind. So that's how you view money. And now that, again, you're looking to do this business venture, you're trying to figure out where you're going to get the money from to even start the business. And if you don't have a 401k that you can access, a savings account, or the job, like I mentioned at the start, it's going to be hard for you to start the business venture yourself.
Right.
Now,
That's good.
I have a question though. Would you say, I'm gonna add to that, would you say there's a psychology or even, I was gonna say even doing some mindset work or therapy before starting a business would be advised?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like relationship with money, like what's your relationship?
Right.
Yep.
That's good.
Yes. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I definitely agree. Don't just jump out there and quit your jobs, because I see that a lot. Where people will be on social media and they're like, I just quit my job and I'm going all in, and then like 6 months later they've been here work. Because it just don't work like that. So
I mean, even the Bible says in Ecclesiastes, it says, plant your seed during the day and let not your hands be idle at night. So that implies that you have a job or something that you're doing during the day, and at night you working on, what do they say, your 9 to 5 and your 5 to 9? So it's like once that 5 to 9 starts to take over the 9 to 5, that's when you leave. It's like a calculated risk. It's not just jumping off. Like I didn't jump off. I was an engineer for a year. I was cutting hair when I got off work for a long time until I started getting calls. I'm at work and they're like, yo, we need you to come cut the Celtics. And I'm like, dang, I gotta go. I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, man, I gotta do something I don't even want to do right now where I can go make a crazy bag. So that's when it started to get to the point where I'm like, okay, like, it might be time to leave the situation. And that's when you leave, like you said, you don't just jump off the porch and you don't even know how to swim.
Exactly.
oh, that's good.
Exactly.
All right, y'all, we're gonna break this segment and okay, family, we are moving to the next segment of the show where we are introducing 2 local businesses here in Central Florida. One is going to be Buffalo Boss, a Black-owned business here in Central Florida, as well as Eat My Grits, which is also another Black-owned business. So half of us are trying Buffalo Boss, the other half is trying Eat My Grits. So each person's gonna introduce what they have, and we're gonna talk about it a little bit while we eat. We're gonna give our honest review, and then we definitely hope you go check them out. All right, let's chop it up. What we got? We're gonna start. Who wanna go first?
Start that side.
I was just gonna say, start that way.
I'm gonna start with me. So I chose Eat My Grits because I really like breakfast food, y'all. So like I chose to get Roger Wood sausage with shrimp, scrambled eggs, and cheese. And so, like I said, I like grits. I like breakfast food. I'm a country girl, so I'm gonna be a we need that cut right there. We need that seed. We need that seed right there.
It's his face for me.
He definitely
He was like,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then I chose to get, I got all of us lemonades from Eat My Grits. Now this, I did, y'all, but he want water. Tell the truth, he want water. Now, this one is a strawberry, pineapple, mango.
That's a lot of flavors over here.
I was already like, this is a lot.
I mean, the other options that they had was kind of like, I don't think I wanted that. And I wanted to give variety too, because some of y'all got other ones. So let me see. Y'all, this drink so sweet. Marlene said earlier she be cutting her stuff with water.
Ain't no space here. I'm about to toss them and put some water.
It's giving like Kool-Aid for real though.
I'm not drinking this. I'm gonna just leave that.
I'm not drinking it.
You gotta do to people like that. It's alright.
It's very pulpy.
It got like fruit and stuff.
It's a pulp in there. It's pulp.
I didn't want to try one.
See, it's
good though.
It's not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, because it ain't like a boatload of sugar, but it's definitely
You ain't
like...
been drinking it, that's why.
No, okay.
You ain't been drinking.
I'm like, it's not that bad.
Okay. Next person want to say what they had. What you got?
I start. So I had Eat My Grits. I had salmon croquette with grits. It came with eggs. Yeah, because I don't eat eggs. I just pass it off to the person to the left of me. But it's really, really good. I enjoyed it.
That's why you don't eat eggs.
Oh, I got what's it called? Eat my grits. And I had the shrimp and grits bowl, and it's okay. It could have had a little more seasoning, but I understand. The shrimp is actually really good, so that kind of cancels each other out, if you will.
Wow.
What? Is that not? That was
Okay, so before we get to
Like
Buffalo
that,
Balls, then what would y'all rate? Because I rate mine 8.5.
Let's see.
It just needs a little
but
salt.
rating.
If it had a little bit more like
8.5 is solid.
salt and pepper and stuff, but I get with like owning a business, like with food, you don't want to make it too, because you kind of let
That's
people
why-
do their own. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's why I said and the texture of the grits is good because I don't like runny grits.
Yeah.
So they could have scrambled my eggs a little harder, but I probably should have asked for that. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a strong 8.5. I support it. What about you, Karlon? What's the number you would give?
I'm a 10.
Okay, 10.
Oh wow.
He said 10. He said 10.
Yeah.
I got rid of
Yo,
the
10 is
eggs and really
crazy,
gave it a
bro.
10.
Oh my God, y'all
crazy, bro.
We can't.
It was
good,
10
no.
is crazy.
10 is exceptional.
I know. I'm like 10.
It
I
hits.
mean,
It hits.
What's up, bro?
I'm gonna have to say a 6.
Dang, 6.
I'm giving it a 6.
Wild on camera, bro.
I'm giving it a 6.
You said a 6?
Not
Not
care
a
that
Oh,
you had
that's
bone in.
low.
You should have got the salmon croquette.
I mean, I probably should have
Dang, not
mixed
a
it in,
6,
but
my girl.
it wasn't enough shrimp. Like, okay, there's shrimp, but I don't know. Maybe I needed more shrimp to cancel out the
Okay,
eggs
I'm
and the
also
grits.
saying, Eat My Grits is very affordable, y'all. The bowls are like $5 to $7, so you're getting
Wow.
like
Okay.
this food. It's off of Westmoreland, so Westmoreland, right here on
I
the,
know,
like you going
like-
towards the west, because you're on the west side technically. Now you cross the tracks.
Okay. Westmoreland.
It's 60 seconds from here.
Okay.
Oh, it's close to here.
Yeah, like if you go out to the light and make a left, it's right there.
Bro gave it a 10. I'm going.
If you like
I'm
breakfast
going.
food, it's not
That
bad.
salmon croquette. I can't
But-
keep for nothing else.
But wait, the bowl, I feel like if you want an extra shrimp, they do have where you could add on more, so I
Yeah.
probably should. I ain't know, they don't say
No,
how
it's
many shrimp
fine.
it come
If
with
it
either.
had more shrimp, it would have been. It would
But
have
it's
been an
super
8.
cheap, yeah, because
So
I
you
got,
customize the bowl like Chipotle?
yeah, you can add different stuff. So like, I got 5 drinks, 3 bowls for like $40. So like,
Wow.
it's not bad.
Yeah.
5 bowls at Chipotle is now about 98.
Yeah, easily.
So
Okay, what about y'all? Let's get the buffalo balls.
I'm gonna come clean.
Okay.
That was fire.
Okay. Okay.
That was fire. Maybe I'm hungry,
That boy bust the wings down.
but like, I really didn't even care that I was eating bone-in wings on camera. Pause. That's how good it was.
That boy said I bust down.
What do you
Okay.
think?
No, it was good.
The fries,
You like
I'll
it?
be honest, like with fries, I can't give it an accurate judgment because
Ate them right.
it's like fries, you gotta eat them within 5 to 10 minutes. However, like if you don't, you can't get an accurate
I feel that.
texture. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, I've had buffalo balls when the fries was hot, fresh out. They are good. They were good. Yeah, no, they're good. I feel that.
I will say, they messed up my order. I got lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper.
That's it. I think this is honey hot lemon pepper. That's what it's giving.
And that's not what a ticket say.
that's not what the ticket said.
Yeah, that's not
That
what
ain't what
ordered.
the ticket say. But it is really good.
What's the rating?
I gotta say a 6.
All the girls is.
I'm gonna say I think their original flavor is like a honey hot kind of flavor.
Oh,
If I was just
okay.
basing it off this, I would give it like a 9. Cause the flavor was good. I'm also not a boneless girl. I like bone in, but we on camera.
And my girl said, I'm not gonna be buzzing down on no chicken wings on the
I
camera.
would have bust the wings down, y'all. The way I be eating, I would be like Chad over here.
Man, look.
Chad ain't care. Chad said, baby, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give it a. Honestly, Buffalo Balls. I'm gonna reserve giving y'all a 10 until I come try it, cause I gotta know for real. And this is gonna make me pull up and try it, so that's good. But off this alone, I'm gonna give you a 7.7, 7.7. If the fries was fresher, you probably could have got an 8.5.
It's our fault though that the fries ain't that fresh though.
Right, it's not
Because we
so-
started
yeah,
a little
we started
late.
a little
We
bit
got
late.
the, you know what I'm saying? But so technically they could get the 8.5 because the fries not
We'll
bad.
give it an 8.5 because the fries wasn't on y'all.
Giving them 9. Giving them 9.
Oh, he reaching now. He reaching now. He reaching.
Give
You
them
give them a 9?
Okay.
It was good. But
It is
it's just the fact they got my order wrong. Like, they gave me a flavor I didn't like, I
Facts.
would have been mad.
No, no facts.
But I don't mind.
Because the flavor actually good. Okay.
Exactly.
Say that.
Facts. Now, if you had only $30 left for food, like your last 30, and you was like, I'm finna get some food, right? Would y'all spend y'all $30 there at what y'all tried today?
Over other options? Or are you saying like, it's my last 30?
You got just only
How much
only 30 you got.
$6.99 without the drink.
But this the only like
Ain't bad.
like.
Not bad at all.
Would y'all spend y'all last few dollars there though? Like, would y'all be like, oh, my girl said no. Immediately, no. Dang, why?
I mean, if it's my last $30.
But it's either there or you gonna starve.
Oh, well, if that was the option, then yeah. Like, I thought I'd have a chance to go somewhere else. But I want to try that.
Could actually be eating good, you know? So you drop 30, so 30 is your average every meal?
What?
Who?
I'm saying like,
He said
you eat good like that? Like
No, I would just.
average
It was just a
30?
question. It was just a question.
I'm just saying you like last 30 on a meal.
It's just your last
Shit,
30.
30. Every
Who's
meal
spending
30.
that kind of money then? Who we spending that?
The cameraman.
My dog said yeah.
He confirmed it.
No.
No, only reason why I
Wait
asked
a
that
minute.
because like, you know, you can say your last 10 you spend it, because he said it's $6.99, so if you spending 30, that implies that I'm getting multiple orders.
That's what
I was just saying it's your last $30. That's all you got.
I was like, it ain't gonna
I'll be
be
over there, guys.
Nah, low key though, we can go to the smoothie place. If you get a smoothie and a drink, it is like $30. So I do be spending. But I'll eat that for the whole day.
Expensive, man.
You got expensive.
That's for the whole day.
$30.
That's cheap, Chad. I know you ain't talking. I know you ain't talking.
I got my meals down $2.97 per meal.
You lying. You're
I
lying.
meal prep though. I know exactly how much weighed out. You know, turkey with the broccoli, rice.
Okay. We're gonna let you have that. Okay.
No, but when I eat out though, yeah, I'm trying to
Exactly.
go crazy. We eat out, we gotta eat.
Wait, what that mean? What that mean in terms of dollars?
Bro, honestly,
know.
I'm just myself, like modestly, I gotta drop. It depends on the restaurant, because sometimes the steak itself is $70.
No
bro.
facts.
Yeah.
Just the steak, no
Sometimes
sides.
90 if y'all
No
went today.
sides.
Yep. He ain't lying.
No
So
sides.
like
No sides.
maybe like 120.
Oh.
Nah.
Probably like one if I'm really, you know what I mean? If I'm really trying to eat.
Dang, I don't eat that, so
I mean,
like that.
Yeah, usually.
there too. We talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Usually it's me and my husband, so it's like 120 to 150 depending on where we go. And then, I mean, that's also a round of drinks, at least one round of drinks too.
Honestly, I stopped doing the drink stuff. That really would,
That adds it up.
If you don't get drinks, you
Wow.
just get the water, bro. Because you get drinks,
It adds up
another $40.
easily. Because one drink's about 20 out here. It's like, what?
They gonna throw the gratuity on it.
Yep. At instant 18%, whatever now it is,
You don't want
25.
an additional tip too?
Man, they tripping on that now. It already come with.
Wait, you don't tip? If so, if we
But
got
I'm not doing
gratuity-
suggested. I'm not doing the double. Like some places they already include the 18 or 20%.
So if you see that already included, you're not tipping?
I'm not. That's the tip. What you talking about? I gotta give another $20.
why you do that?
adding.
That's like 40. So when I've been no,
I do.
because I've
But
been
I
to
don't
places.
put as much as I would because I know it's already in there. But I'm gonna still give a little something.
How much your clients be tipping you?
It depends. So some of my clients they gonna ball. Some might do $50, $75, $50, $75.
Tip.
Some might be like right at the price and they not giving you nothing. So it just depends. And I don't judge it because I made a post one time that said, would you want somebody that come sometimes and they tip good, but they come sometimes versus somebody that come every 4 weeks and don't tip, but they, you know they coming faithfully every time. But that one person only come
good question.
once a
That's a
quarter.
good question.
Now I'm missing on my extra money a month, and you only coming once every 4 months, and just because you gave me an extra $50.
Y'all
I ain't
feel
gonna lie.
away when people don't tip y'all?
Not at all.
I'll tip myself.
I was gonna say I put it.
You included in the price.
It's in the price. I don't. You tip, don't tip. I don't
That's a
matter.
fact.
I'm
Yeah,
in the
you don't
good
gotta
faith.
tip, bro.
Yeah, you don't have to tip.
I appreciate it if you did though.
Yeah.
My appreciation.
Already in there.
No, and see how, but that's how I feel like that's at the restaurant. They have that 20% in there because they're like, some of these people ain't gonna tip. So
Nah, but they make $2 an hour.
no,
You make
I'm-
300, 400 an
no.
hour.
I'm saying if you you at this restaurant. And my bill is $270. No, cause wait, if my bill done turned into $275, and they like with the $275, we already gave the waitress $30.
Okay, you're not gonna
And
add
I'm
on
about to
top.
give you another $30. Why I need to give you $60? It better be good.
Yeah, you had to be exceptional to get that.
Yeah, I think she's talking about additional.
Additional.
Yeah,
I'm a tip for
additional.
sure.
I try to keep it
Anywhere I
at 18%. I keep it at 18%.
Yeah, now they do additional. They do 20% as like, because you know it changed now. 25 is like the highest. It's like 18, 20, 25. They changed the structures. They changed the thing up. I noticed that too. I was like, what's this 25 doing here?
All right, y'all like y'all food?
Yeah,
Everybody?
Yeah, it was all right. It was all
We're gonna
right.
switch real quick so we can finish our
Don't
last
ask
hour.
me, because I really wanted to. I can't lie on the people camera.
What's up, y'all? We back. So I just fed these beautiful entrepreneurs. Because I was gonna say it. I was just gonna say I fed these niggas. But you know, I just felt. I just fed the game. That's what it is. Okay. What's up, y'all? We back. And so I just fed the game. We just had a great time eating. And so we're going to just finish out this segment talking about pricing. We're going to talk about some lifestyle. We're going to talk about what it really feels like being a business owner. And we're going to get some financial education from our business banker here. So let's get into it. So this question is for, I'm going to start with Merlyn. So for the aspiring beauty professional, how would you tell them to like structure their pricing? For your specific industry.
For my specific industry, because I'll speak to nail techs, because I am a nail tech. You have to, at the very least, cover what you're putting into the business. So covering your overhead. And then starting out after 3-6 months, you got to increase the price. So that you're eventually, I tell people when you're starting out, within the year, you got to increase at least 2-3 times when you're first starting out. Because you're starting out, right? Obviously, you're just starting out. You want to get experience. You want to do this, that, and the third. You can't charge too much if you ain't, got the skill set down. But once you get after a year, it's got to at least triple. You know what I mean? We can't stay in that place. And then every year after that, it goes up every year just because of inflation and the cost of living and, paying for, to live. So I don't want to give exact numbers because everybody's numbers are different. But at the same time, it's got to, but after that first year, you have to be able to feed yourself. That's what I'm getting at, more than just your overhead expenses.
Okay.
If I could add to that.
Yeah.
I think business owners should be increasing their prices annually.
Yeah.
As long as it makes sense.
Yep.
Because if you're not increasing your pricing, and as Merlyn mentioned, the cost of living is going up, which means the cost of whatever goods or things that you're currently buying is also going up, but your prices are staying the same, you're not going to see much of a profit at all.
At all.
Or at least not what you're used to seeing within the current year into the following year. Y'all definitely need to make sure you're increasing your prices every year.
Yeah. What about you two? Like, what do y'all say about that pricing structure for aspiring entrepreneurs or new entrepreneurs?
I would say like, when you first start, at least for me, I was just like, okay, how much do I want to leave away with for the amount of work that I'm doing? As far as like when I first started. So if it take me 3 hours to do a wig, 4 hours to do a wig in the beginning, like how much do I want just the bare minimum for me even just doing that for just the practice and stuff. And then I think over time as I got a lot of feedback from the people I was doing, then I kept increasing like every 3 to 6 months. And then I got kind of at a set rate for a little minute and then increased every year.
I mean, for me, you got to know your NOI, right? You got to know your net operating income. Like, how much does it cost you to do the job that you're doing? Like, if you don't know that number, if somebody asks you that and you don't know what that is in your business, then chances are you're probably undercharging, because you have to understand that it costs money to make money. And especially like in my specific business, it's nuanced. I have more variables than the average barber would have. So I have to really be tight on that, especially like with gas fluctuating and things like that. I have to be tight on understanding how much is it actually costing me to do this haircut. And then from there, I have an hourly multiple that I just want to make sure I'm making per hour. So if I do that, those combined is kind of how I would set my prices. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a barber, I really highly recommend that you do that for yourself, because you can't just jump in the game and try to charge what everybody else is charging. If your skill set's not there yet, you're not gonna be able to charge over $100, because that's just because it look cool on Instagram. You got black gloves, a ring light, and now I'm a barber. Okay, we'll see how much longer people will be paying you $100 if you're not nice. So, and don't get in either and undercharge either, because you got NBA players on podcasts saying that they should pay no more than $25 a haircut, and these guys are multimillionaires. So it's like, it's two sides to the coin with Barber, and you got to know where you at, what brand that you want to actually have, and who your clientele target is. That's gonna help you set your price.
Yeah, I think starting out for like an aspiring person or someone who just got into it. So like, you know, earlier we were talking about still having your corporate job and stuff like that, or having your main income. I think you should determine that pricing by starting lower, like you said, because you need the experience. Like, you can't be like, I'm charging, you know, I'm just saying for me, I braid hair a lot. So if I'm doing some medium knotless at 500, you can't jump out there charging 200 and your work don't look nowhere, you know, like that, or the 500 or whatever. You need to start much lower, but also still having your main income until you get to that experience and then going up. Because now you got social media where people will get on there and be like, oh my God, I wanted this girl, she messed up my hair. You know what I'm saying? And it can be good and bad, but it can also, which can lead people to you still, but then it can also tarnish your business and you're trying to start up. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely say, like, structure your pricing to where, like, at least as long as you can afford to get your supplies. If you at home and stuff like that, you're not paying studio rent, start lower. Because for me, that's what I did when I first started. I started much lower. I was in my house, but then when I started getting consistent, I got a bunch of random people coming. Now I can afford a studio. Now, like, one head is my studio rent, and at that time, it was only like $125 to rent an iStudio, like 9 years ago. And then
Per week, or that's what was that?
per week. No, $125 a week. I mean, the studio's like $300 a week now almost. And so it was $125 a week. And then they did that for the first 2 months. And then after that, it went up to like $220 or $2 something. But still, I had told myself, if I can't get clients in 8 weeks and be consistent, I don't need to do this. And in 8 weeks, I was living at that shop 6 days a week. I mean, I still do it now, but the point is, like, but I'm also, my pricing is not $100 anymore for something that took me like 7 hours. If I'm in your head, anything over that is triple that now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was good, y'all. Thank y'all. All right, I have a question for you, Karlon. Actually, wait, let's go. This is to y'all first. How do y'all feel about friends and family? Do you guys offer discounts or? No. We don't do discounts for friends and family? No, okay, okay.
I naturally give them a discount. I ain't gonna lie, I do, but they never ask me, and they don't expect it. I never had that issue with a friend or family expecting it, but I just naturally, when they ask how much, I'll put some money off.
So my thing is, I have a loyalty rewards program for so the people that have been rocking with me for forever, I consider them friends and family anyway. So they can use their discounts, and half the time they don't. Like, I'm like, girl, use your thing. And she's like, nah. So we always back and forth with the using of they also don't want to, like, take a discount from me. So they value me enough to know, like, nah, girl, I'm gonna pay you full price. I'm never gonna ask you for a discount, even though I tell them, like, use your points. So there's that. So when I say no, it's not like, no, I ain't giving you this. It's like, no, they truly value my services and time.
Okay, that's good. My friends, I would say, they are like, they don't expect a discount. But my family, oh God. I love y'all, but they definitely gonna be like, you gonna charge me how much? But you want me to be in your head for 12 hours. And you don't wanna play, you know, or you want me to do a style that's gonna, what I would charge somebody, cause I'm from a small town, so like, I'm from a small town, so like, being from that small town, they not paying city prices. So if I try to hit them across the head with it, it's like, I can't even do it. You know what I'm saying? And I also kind of feel bad, because then it's going to be like, then my mama going to be like, why you charging so all that money? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, don't go to me. Don't go to me then. Like, you know, I love y'all.
Money to your parents is crazy. They snitched on you.
That's what's going to happen every time. Like, okay, I got a question for everybody. All right, so what advice would you give someone that's starting their like first 30 days of business? Like, if they say, hey, what should my 30-day plan be? You don't gotta give me 30 things, but what is some advice you would say, this is what you should do in your first 30 days? And I'm gonna start with you, since you're the financial literacy.
Man, I don't know how to answer that question.
As a business banker?
Listen,
I thought he was putting.
I know, right?
How I look at it, right? Like, if you gonna come to me, you gotta already be in business. I don't know how your
Okay, well,
is gonna look.
Okay, all right, never mind. That don't apply to you. You want to hear the money first. Okay. Well, let's hear it from Chad. Chad, what would you say the first 30 days they should do? Like, it could be 3 things, it could be 1 thing, but the first 30 days.
Man, my first 30 days was so long ago. I'm trying to remember what.
But what would you tell someone now? Like, let's not even think about back then. What would you tell someone right now?
First
like,
30 days in business.
in this economy.
In this economy, first 30 days in business, you need to have a system in place where you are saving 30%, you are investing 30%, and then you're taking 30% and whatever you're doing with it. If you got to use it to eat, live, whatever. But make sure that you're having a system in place of how to live so you're not living up to 100% of your means, because that's the quickest way to go out of business. So if your first 30 days, make sure that you just stay lean, man. If you got to eat peanut butter and jelly and tuna, like that's what you got to be on for a little bit, so that you aren't using all the money that you're getting. Because that used to be something that I was going through. I thought I was getting money a lot of times before I got tight on it, and now I got like rocket money so far, so I see where all my dollars are going. But like, because you get paid every single day, I'm in Balenciaga, I'm in Neiman's, and it's like, I'm buying $400 colognes. I look at the end of the month like, damn, okay, I made 20 bands, but I spent 19 or I spent 18. Like, you ain't make no money. So it's just like, I would say, if you're starting off 30% saving, 30% invested, 30% live off of it. And if you want to know what to invest in, you can go to Charles Schwab, open an account right now, and I can give you the ticker if y'all want the ticker. Do you guys want the ticker? I don't know if y'all care about that.
We know what the ticker is.
Okay.
Well, they might not know what the ticker.
Okay.
What?
So it's VTSAX. You can go on Charles Schwab. You literally can just put as much as you want in there. It's like $150 per share. That every single year goes up for the last 100 years, 20%. So it's like you can just literally put your money in there and just save that as a stylist, barber, whatever.
That's good.
I do got something
Right,
to add.
that's
I got something to add. First 30 days, they need to make sure they have a plan.
Okay.
Because if they ain't got no plan, it's not really gonna work out. So have a plan, whether it's a business plan or if it's not an extravagant business plan, just some form of strategic plan. That's gonna help. That's what you need to have.
Write down
Not
something.
literally.
Write down something.
Yeah, to add to that, that's biggest thing is have a business plan. And it, like you said, it doesn't have to be the whole 30-page one, but you need at least to know what your mission is, what your goal is, what you're trying to get to. You need to know what the vision is supposed to be, so you know which way to go and what decisions to make, because then you could build your strategy around that and be consistent. 30 days is not enough time to see any type of major growth or whatever you're trying to get at. So it's going to take more than 30 days to get to where you're going. Be consistent. Create the routines in the first 30 days, whatever that is, whoever you want to be in the next year or two, be that person now. You don't wait until you get the money to be that person. No, you become the person first. And yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah, you need to grind the first 30 days. You need to post every day. Post every day. I don't care if nobody likes it. That was my big thing when I first started. I'm like, I'm gonna post a new face or the same face. Every day I'm posting something. So yeah, I think that's very important in the beginning. Every day, do something. I used to go out to the mall, pass out my cards, or do something every day. Put yourself out there as much as possible.
Oh, one more thing, sorry. Keep it separate. Separate. I don't care if you don't have the business registered yet. Create a separate business account or a separate account, period, if you don't have it registered yet. Keep that money separate so that you could track how much you're actually bringing in, how much you're spending, how much your business is making you.
That goes right into the next question. So what's the best way to keep it separate then? Like if they only have one bank account, what advice do you give them if I just got a regular BOA personal checking? What do I do then?
Open another one. If it's not registered, open another checking account.
Okay.
And make that the business one until you decide to register your business, spend the money, whatever. But keep it separate. You have to.
Right, because the bank's gonna require an EIN number for you to get an actual business bank account. So that's what she said. If you haven't had it registered yet, then you're gonna just have another account. But I recommend just register it, bro. Like if you really want to do business, don't do it. Like do it. If you're gonna do it, register it, get an EIN, get a business bank account, and start to, like you said.
Okay, I wanted to actually dig a little bit more into the business bank accounts and why they should be separate. The reason why they need to be separate is because assuming you're using any form of accounting software that's tied to the business bank account, if you're living yourself out of your business bank account, that's gonna show up on your financial statements. For bankers like myself, especially our underwriters, when they take a look at any form of business loan and they see that the business owner has personal transactions like you going clubbing or you going out to eat here and there or you got Netflix coming out the account, it's not only personal expenses coming out of the account, but it's going to also be, again, reflecting your financial statements, mainly the income statement. Sometimes maybe the balance sheet. And if we see that, we call that commingling, and that's a problem. Because that says we don't know if your business is actually making the money that it's actually making, especially when you're combining your personal income into that business bank account, or if the expenses is coming out, if it's actually the business expense or if it's personal expenses. So all of that to say, keep it separate. If you have to pay yourself and you don't have a payroll service yet, transfer that money from the business bank account to yourself. Or if you want to put money into the business, transfer the money from the personal account into the business account. But never live out of the business bank account. Never do that.
That's good. Okay, so before we move out of the money segment, what's one budgeting app or tool that each of you recommend? If you have one. If you don't have one, you don't have to recommend one. But a budgeting tool or app or anything that you use that you can share.
Oh, I can go. I actually use Relay. It's the bank that, if you ever read the book Profit First, it's the guy who wrote that book, Mike Malkowitz. I believe that's how you pronounce that. It's a software that he created. So pretty much it helps you categorize, kind of like what Chad was saying, those different expenses. So you could do the 5 different bank accounts, 5 different checking accounts, and then one savings account. And then you can, depending on what money comes in, it divides up 20% goes here, 40%, 15% taxes, so on and so forth. So that's the one that I personally use. And I always tell beginner business owners to start with that so that you actually see how much you're spending on operating expenses, how much income is coming in. It's just a cleaner bill, if you will.
Question, you said called Relay?
Relay, yep.
That's pretty cool. Does it automatically divvy up your money for you or it just shows you?
No, it automatically does it. So you could set auto transfer rules. So even if you pay yourself, you can also automatically pay yourself. Like you could set up 20% goes to owner's pay, and then from there you could set up an automatic transfer that goes out every 2 weeks. So for me, I pay myself every 2 weeks automatically.
That's cool.
That's good. What about you, Banker?
QuickBooks has some software, a budgeting software in it. It lets you budget out your entire year. But you have to, I think there's a separate upgrade. It's not in the basic version. It's in they call it the intermediate version, maybe advanced or whatnot. But y'all can definitely use that for sure.
Okay. Sounds good.
I would say Rocket Money is the one that I've been using recently. I think it's a great budgeting tool. I think if you budget, it makes everything very seamless. The UI is very easy to look at. It even breaks up all of your transactions line by line. So you can say, okay, I spent this much money on gas, I spent this much money on groceries, I spent this much money on eating out. So you actually establish your own budget. You say, okay, I'm only gonna spend $150 eating out per month. And as you get close to that, it'll send you a text, a reminder, or ding you a ping and say, hey, you're getting close to your budget, you might need to slow down. It might be on the 19th. You're like, man, I got 11 more days left. I gotta tighten up. So I think it's a great software to actually utilize as a service to yourself so that you can make sure you're staying on point in business.
That's good. You got one? No? Okay. All right, so let's kind of transition a little bit. We've been talking about money, we've been talking about business. So let's actually talk about what does rest and balance actually look like for y'all in your life right now? Is it calm right now? Do you not have a lot of rest? Do you not have a lot of balance? What does that look like? Anybody can go.
We were just talking about this. Just talking about this. You want to go first?
No. Listen, I'm not the business.
I can take it.
You have a life. What does that look like?
For sure, but this is y'all question first.
Okay, well, how does it look like?
I've been prioritizing rest in this season. I've been 6 years, in the beauty industry for 10 years, so I've naturally just hustle. Even before that, I worked in retail. I'm in high school working all these hours when I get out of school, so I've always been hustling. So I'm kind of getting out of that in this age and era, and I still work really hard, but I'm understanding I want to get my time back. And if I could use my money more wisely to give me my time back to spend more time with family and stuff, that's what I'm all into right now. I'm not into sacrificing time with my friends and family for business as much. So yeah, rest right now looks like making sure I don't do no hair on Sundays. Just starting small. Make like those little things help me a lot. And yeah.
Okay.
I would say for me, it is, I've gone through so many phases of rest and hustle and rest and hustle. When I had my shop, it was all hustle. I lost my shop due to the tow truck running into the middle of the building. And I was instantly put at a place of, like, the chaos was so quiet, I didn't know what to do with myself. So I rested, and I rested for maybe like 6-7 months where I was like, all right, this is boring. What next? Like, what's the next thing? So then I think for me in this current season, I'm building something new that I'm going to be launching very soon. But it's very much intentional when it comes to, okay, this new business, it absolutely is not going to be a hustle business at all. It is going to be very much legacy. It's going to be very much peace. It's gonna be very much, I'm gonna do it wherever I want, and my kids, you know, balancing that, balance is very, very big for me right now. So what it looks like, I'm definitely not hustling, but, you know, I take things as they come, and I'm leaving the rest to God, like, truly, like, all right, Lord, here I am, I'm gonna do this, and you got the rest. Like, here I am to do this, you got the rest. Like, I'm not, because it doesn't serve me. It doesn't serve me to hustle, and then I got 3 kids now, I can't do all the things. And I'm prioritizing them, prioritizing my marriage, and prioritizing myself and my health. So that's just where I am currently in this season. I do believe you can have both, but it's just a matter of what your goals are. Like, what are you trying to accomplish? Like, what are you trying to get at? And prioritizing, you know, peace and rest.
Amen. Can you frame the question one more time, Ashleigh?
Yeah. So what does balance and rest actually look like for you in this season?
Balance and rest, okay. Not much rest right now, because I just feel like in this season, where we're at, just being in reality, we're going through a lot. The world, it seems like the world's going crazy, right? We all can agree to that, right?
Yes.
But we all can also agree to, we all wish we had a little bit more time, right? Though sometimes you're like, if I had like another 5 hours today, I could get what I want to get done. So I think that's just creating rest for yourself. Yeah. You have to be intentional with that. Like you were saying, Sundays, I'm not doing hair. That Sunday is family day. I'm not doing hair. I'm not cutting hair. I'm not doing nothing. Those kind of things that you set in your life are going to allow you to have rest. Remember, you have to be intentional with your time. Discipline is what makes you intentional. So if I say, look, I'm gonna get up at this time every day, no matter how I feel, that's discipline, right? Discipline is gonna give you the opportunity to see results, because you're, okay, every single day I'm getting up, I'm doing this. You're gonna see the results, and then that's gonna give you the confidence later on to continue to prioritize rest. So I think that's the key, just making sure you're being intentional and managing your time so that it feels like you have more and not like you have less.
Yeah. Did you want to take a swing at that?
Sure. Rest for me looks like a staycation in the house.
Okay.
I don't go nowhere.
I feel that.
That's fine.
I feel that.
Sometimes that's all you need. As long as you're unplugged,
Yeah.
you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Like not leaving the house, not doing like food, everything, just in the house. I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah.
Cause you know, I feel like I live in my shop more than my home. Like, because I'm there so much. So I feel like not leaving the house and enjoying where I pay my rent, you know, is like this vacation of being able to say like, I'm in the house, I spent the whole day here and it felt good, you know, so.
I do want to add to that, like me and Ashley talk a lot about investing in this season, and it's just something that I think we wish we knew early on in our entrepreneur careers. So just speaking to the up and coming entrepreneurs to prioritize investing with like a percentage, like Chad was saying, a certain percent that you can put aside for investing, because that's a big part of how you can get your time back. You look up and you've been doing hair 5, 10, 15 years, and it's like, wait, this is not really the end goal. So like focus on like what your goals are, and just creating that smooth transition for you to start moving out, because if you just spending all your profits, you're gonna stick and stay in that season you're in longer and stay in that hustle back and forth like rotation. So yeah, I think investing is a big thing to help me get my time back in this season.
I love that. Yeah, shout out to who we be listening
The
to?
Table with
AO. Definitely like him.
For sure.
Definitely like him. And then when he be having, what's that guy name? Courtney, yeah. When he
Yes,
having the
a
guy
lot,
with the dreads,
yeah.
when he be having him on there, their sessions are good.
Tell you what, what's that?
It's a financial
conversation.
like show. He teaches about like debt and investing, but they give you a lot of like stocks to invest in, but like practical ways for you to invest, not for
Like
only
if you
ways
had
to like
$100 a day.
Exactly,
Oh, I like
and
that.
they
Table AO.
The table with
The
AO.
table with AO.
Yeah.
Y'all watch On Your Leisure too?
No.
Yeah, we know. I know UIL, but I don't watch them as much. But I never heard
They
it.
give you they'll tell
I
you
don't heard
right
some
there.
of that stuff. I don't heard some of that
Early
stuff.
with leisure?
If you-
Earn Your Leisure.
Earn Your
UIL.
Leisure, Earn Your
Yeah.
Leisure, UIL. They got a lot of dope content that if you watch Market Mondays, it comes on at 8 p.m. on Monday. They literally will give you a detailed breakdown of like the companies that are next. They call them NVIDIA. If you would have got in Charles Schwab, like I just said earlier, you'd be up 400% on your money. You know, stuff like that. They tell you right there on that show. So, yo, you turn into, what you say? They brought Wall Street Trapper on the show. You know what I'm saying? Remember, whatever you tune into, you're going to turn into. So don't be looking at drama.
Yep.
Look at how to get some money.
Yep.
Turn off that.
Yep.
Oh, not that.
Yeah.
Make sure your clients come in, you watching the table with AO. Like, you putting them on.
Because they listen.
They do.
They definitely listen.
They do.
Okay, so I have another question. Have you guys ever felt guilty for choosing business over family or vice versa? Choosing your family over, like, either one.
I go through that. Man, I go through that every day still. Like, I'm a new father, so my son's 6 months, and I'm going through this transition of figuring out, okay, wait, I'm not trying to fit my son into my life. That's not how it should be. It's more of how can I create harmony, you know? So that's like what I've been focusing on, where it's like, okay, everything feels like it's working. I might not have so much as quality time, but I have quantity time. So when I get home, my son, my phone's down. I'm not, you know what I mean? So that's what I feel like is the way you can do it. I appreciate that, bro.
I know, right? He's so cute.
'Cause you feel guilty being away from him, man. Like even though he's so little, I know he really need his mom right now. It's like, damn, bro, I'm cutting 13, 14, 15 hours a day sometimes. Like, so I get home, like, okay, I see him that morning, and then he sleep when I get home, but I'm still there on like quantity, like very quality. When I'm with him, we connecting the whole time, so that I don't have to feel guilty.
Yeah, I feel like as a mom of 3, that feeling never goes away. You just learn to be like, all right, girl, like you did this, did that. Like spring break was last week. I was very intentional with my time where I'm like, okay, I know these kids gonna be home all week. You already know, I'm not gonna be working. I'm not gonna be on the laptop as much, right? So I mentally prepare. Like me, I do Sundays, CEO Sundays. That's like my thing. Every beginning of the week, I'm looking at my whole week like, all right, the kids gotta do this, me and my husband gotta do that, I gotta do this for work, and I break down like a time block like crazy. So my calendar is very intentional. Like I do not play about my time. So that last week, I already had blocks and we're just outside. We couldn't go to the pool like I wanted to, but we're doing activities. We're playing puzzles, we're doing things, and you know, you have to create your life and your routine around your kids. Like they are your life.
So
and then work.
Time to cut your wisdom.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
a quick
no,
question
go ahead.
too.
Yeah.
Though. So I have 1. You say you have 3.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out with 1. So I'm like, I'm just amazed in it all that you say like I time block at the top of the week for all these people. What does that look like? Like what transition did you have to go through to get like comfortable with 3 kids versus 1 kid?
Listen, I don't even know how I got here. If we're being completely honest, I be looking around like, how did I get here? Like there's no one transition. You just do. Like you truly, you just gotta jump in. Like the baby's coming, okay? Like I remember distinctly when I found out I was pregnant with my son. Full transparency, y'all, I was not happy. Like, cause I was like, this is not the time. How am I gonna fit him in? How am I gonna pour into all these people in him? You know, like you think of all these things as you're growing a family. I knew I wanted more kids, yes, but it's like, how? I don't know, and he's 4. Like, he's been here for 4 years now, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm doing it. You know, like, I did it, I'm doing it, and I'm still, but you also, like I said, my CEO Sundays, I go back and I look at the week prior, like, okay, what did I do and what didn't I do, right? Like, who did I do? Where did I mess up with this? Like, it's a reevaluation, it's a tweaking, it's a adding. So I'm constantly, and things are gonna change because summer's coming. So that's gonna be another schedule. I'm gonna have a different work schedule in the summer than I do when the kids are at school. Right. Because I know they're gonna be home all day for 3 months. So
you don't feel guilty because
I mean, I feel the feeling of guilty never goes away, but I reframe in my mind because I'm like, okay, if mommy is not doing what she's doing now, number one, my girls, they need to see a woman in their life doing the things that she loves to do. It's very important for me, for my kids, and my son too, so that he understands, okay, if later on, my wife grows up, when I grow up and I get married, my wife needs to have a life outside of being a mom, being a wife. Like, it's healthy for them to see these things. That's like the biggest thing. And I don't even know where I was going at with this, but I could talk about this all day. This is my topic because this is why, like we were talking earlier, I help women like understand that yes, you can. I hate to say you can't have it all, but the feeling of guilt never goes away. You just got to find balance. You know, you got to find balance and embracing, juggling all the things. It's a lot, but you can do it. You have the power in you already. You just got to channel it.
Thank you.
Okay, question. Transition a little bit. So, if your business or career disappeared today, who would you be without that? Without the titles? Who are you without the titles?
Feel that girl. I don't know.
I feel that.
Yeah,
Minus the girl part. I'm scared to be that man.
Okay.
I know so much about capital. When I say capital markets, I mean like stock market, bond market, and all that other stuff. I be nerding out on finance. So even if I was to lose my job in business banking now, because I know the financial and banking system, it ain't gonna be no issue for me to know how to make money.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a tough question. That's a loaded question because there's a joke with people in France, like when they say like, hey, like what do you do? And they'll say, oh, you know, I like to chill with my family. I like to walk on the beach. I like to make love. Like I like music. Like that's what they say because their life isn't surrounded by work. But because we're in America, it's almost like a lot of our identity is shaped in what we do. Like somebody asks me what I do, I'll say I'm a barber. But it's like, no, but what you do? And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause you don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's a real heavy question. I don't know. If I didn't have barbering, because barbering changed my life, man. Like, barbering gave me, like, independence. Like, barbering gave me freedom. Barbering allowed me to get off the hamster wheel of corporate, so they say. When I was like, you got to shuck and jive, people lying on you. You're black and you're a man, so you got to be double on time. You also got to be twice as good, and you might get the same pay as them. You know what I'm saying? It's just stuff, games that they play. So it's just like, barbering gave me the opportunity to step away from all that and control my destiny. So like, without it, I don't know where I would be. That's so heavy. Who would I be without barbering?
You'll still be an identity. You'll have identity.
You would. You just got to figure it out.
Right, and I just feel like that goes into.
I'd probably be like a boxer or something.
Oh, boxer.
Like, I don't know what else I would do.
That's such a random, like.
What else would I do if I wasn't cutting hair?
Random.
That is hilarious. I would be a boxer. Okay.
I'll be a daughter of God still. If you would have asked me this question 3 years ago, you would ask me this question, it would have really been that. Like, who am I without hair? Who am I without business? Because that was my life. Like, that was my identity, money, the go-getter. Like, it wasn't men, it was just money, you know? So now my life is fully surrendered to God, y'all. Like, I bring God in every inch of my life. So now even the reason I do business is to talk about Jesus, talk about God. Clients come in, I'm talking to them about God. Even if they atheists, they don't believe, they follow this or follow that. Like, I talk to them and I give them love. I show love just to every single person. I think that's my biggest passion, and that's where I'm transitioning more into, is like, God, how can I share you more? How can I be more of an image to you in just my life? So without hair, I'll just be like, God, where you want me to go now? Like,
ministry, like full-time ministry.
Full-time ministry. Like, I have a Christian podcast. I talk about God on just online and everywhere, but I'll do it in person too. Me and my friends will go out and evangelize or just go hang out and just talk to people about Jesus in church. Like, I don't know. It's just, God, wherever you want me to go, I'm with you. Yeah. So I just trust him. So I'll be straight.
That's good.
It's funny because that did happen to me when I lost my shop, right? Like, tow truck runs in the middle of your shop, now what? And it was like a lot of identity because I was so rooted in what I did. Like, I was that business was me. I was the business. So after that happened, now I can say, because back then I wouldn't be able to say it, but I think now I'm comfortable saying I'm a creative. Like, I can create. And it's because of, I know whose I am, right? Like, that's why I'm like, I'm a creative, I'm a creator. I'm now creating a whole agency, operations agency, pivoting from beauty. And you're like, how do you get here? Truly surrendering, number one, because it wasn't me. I didn't have anything to lose. So it's just like, God, where do you want me now? And that's where I'm at, just I'm creative. So I would say I'm a creative person. I create my own schedule, create my own money, create my, I'm just creating babies. So creative.
I love
that was good.
That was good.
Creative.
Oh my God, thank you all so much for sharing. So we only have I want to call this like my rapid fire segment, and I just want y'all to say the this or that, right? So the example, number one, would you charge more or get more clients at your current rate? So then you would just say what you would want it to be. I only got like three of the questions, and then we can kind of elaborate, and then we're gonna chop it up. All right, so we're gonna start, well, Karlon, I guess we can't weigh in on these. I don't know, we'll see. But, okay, we're gonna start with Chad and go this way. So Chad, would you charge more or get more clients at your current rate?
I would want to get more clients.
More clients. Okay, what about you, Meek?
Charge more.
Okay.
I ain't doing no more.
I know, I'm like, charge more.
You rather charge more and still the clients that you have. Okay, now why?
I feel like I'm very for where I'm at. I'm capped out as far as the number. Like I'm pushing it, bro. Like now you're pushing it. No, I know I'm pushing it though. Like I know it's like the average person. Like yo, what? Like he's wilding. Like they go to my page. Like I'm not paying that, but like a lot of people are. So if I get more clients at that rate, I'm straight.
Okay.
Yeah. You actually understand your human capital.
Exactly.
Yeah. A lot of people don't. In business, they don't understand that at all.
Okay. Now, next question. Which one is more powerful, word of mouth or social media?
Word of mouth.
Word of
Yeah.
mouth.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth. Word of mouth.
Wait, actually,
Or social media?
I gotta say right now,
You know, in this
social
day-
media.
Y'all both are like,
Wait, you said
wait.
what's more powerful?
Which one's more powerful?
I'm gonna say social media.
Social media.
I'm gonna say social media. Because you got global outreach. You can post a video on TikTok and the whole world see it versus I can know somebody know I'm a barber.
But it
clients? Is it bringing you clients?
Thank you. I was gonna say depends on your goal. It depends on your goal.
But what kind of
yeah.
Okay.
Because not everything deserves social media. Like I'm a banker. I don't need social media.
Correct.
People gonna come to the bank. They need their money.
Yeah.
X, Y, and Z. So word of mouth for me is it's
For sure.
it. But I guess it just ultimately depends. But social media for sure.
Well, the only reason why I said social media is because social media, I'm not gonna say you shouldn't only do hair, but I think everybody should have a personal brand, right?
Yes.
At the end of the day, if you're in the attention economy and people watch your content, people will pay you for that. You just have to be smart enough and understand how to utilize the systems that are existing on the internet to get paid through your content. So it's like, you should make content which is more powerful, then you're gonna have more attraction and more clients that come to you because of the content. I feel like if you just rely only on word of mouth, you can still be successful.
Right.
You can still be successful, but I think you'd be more successful with other systems in place.
Yeah.
I can see that. I feel like it takes more to convince somebody on social media to do whatever it is, right, than it is word of mouth. That's why I say word of mouth, because I'm like, I'm not about to sit here and tell y'all why y'all should choose me to be nail. I don't have time for that. You either want the nails or you don't. You know, like what do we like? And if somebody word of mouth wise, it's like no, that's my girl. You know, and it's like all right, you either come to me. I can't like I get it marketing wise, but literally when now this is different because I have the agency I'm building. It's kind of different for which segment I'm talking about, right? Like for nails, I'm not doing all that no more.
And that's what he was saying.
So yeah,
it depends
like
on what you in.
with the agency, I'll go in there and I'll talk about what I do, but I'm still not gonna sit here and try to convince you why you should choose me. It's just kind of like you either know or you don't. Like you either see I'm an authority or not. You either get what I'm talking about or not. I don't know. I guess it depends. I've also gone through my social media virality phase, and I was like, I'm never going back there. Them people crazy.
But at the same time, think about your agency with social media. It's better probably for you for the social media route with the agency because you can get people from across the U.S. versus you trying to say like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, hey, I know this girl that do this. What's the chance that they're gonna like go to you specifically versus?
So here I'm thinking like, okay, so what if there is a word of mouth, right? Somebody word of mouth, they go to your social media and then it's almost like the nail in the coffin, like, okay, this person knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
So a little bit of both. Now y'all convince me a little bit.
Yeah. They kind of go hand in hand.
Okay, because I was like, man, social media, I'm sick of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Question. Next question then. Right now, as of March 2026, which social platform is the biggest hit for y'all right now?
TikTok.
Social platform. Which social platform? I'm with you. So what you say?
TikTok.
Okay.
For sure.
TikTok is definitely bigger because of the algorithm that they have, but
No,
to
but
me,
for you, what's working for
me
you?
personally, I'm an Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm a meta. Like I've been on Instagram since. I've always loved Instagram. I don't know. It's just easier for me. The following that I have on there is just I've cultivated that relationships through that. TikTok, I have it because I feel like I have to. Maybe I haven't cracked the code yet for real, but like it's still, I don't connect with it as easy as Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Mine's is Instagram. It's for the exact same reason. I've been on TikTok. I feel like I don't know. It might be because it's like quicker, like attention span, shorter attention spans, or the audience is younger as well. So it could be multiple things. But Instagram.
I'm gonna say both Instagram and TikTok for me right now. And I'm saying that because I feel like I've built myself on Instagram and I have more of like I feel like I have that more like authentic connection with the people and stuff on there. TikTok blew up just like fast out of nowhere, and I just started it maybe a year ago now. But I will say for the hair side of it, I feel like that's bringing me more new clients on TikTok.
Yeah.
But Instagram is what's like the staple of like, oh, I know you as Ashleigh Offord because I've been following you, this and that. But
It's like
hair,
a resume.
TikTok. Yeah, it in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
It feels like resume.
Yeah.
It is,
It's
but
not like a
like.
digital resume.
It is. Yeah, that's what I was like. Okay.
But both of them are though, because everybody uses both platforms. Like, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta use all of them now. I think
I
at this
know.
point you really should be on all of them. Because even like I talked to a lot of people that do courses and stuff, they say Facebook is where it's at for that. They say if you're trying to get people to join a community and like people tap into your community, you doing a tour across the country, Facebook. So it's like you can't just be only on one. At this point, it's all about leveraging leveraging the social media to get people to your own thing. So whether you have a Patreon or you have some type of merch that you sell them or a membership subscription, get that off of TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everything, and cultivate your own community.
Yeah.
I love this. Okay, well, we're about to get ready to close out. Oh, my bad, because I ain't you over here. Does you feel like that apply to you?
Yes.
Okay, my bad. Well, go ahead.
God, man, they're just gonna leave.
My bad.
LinkedIn.
The healthy.
We didn't even say LinkedIn.
At all, because majority of us, but that's because,
fire.
again, majority of us are not, well, I'm going to say, I don't have any, like, who going on LinkedIn looking for a hairstylist?
No, but-
in the industry that, I'm just saying more so for like the entrepreneur side. Now, I'm not saying that LinkedIn is not, because I know you have LinkedIn. I have LinkedIn, I don't be using it, but I have it. But now LinkedIn does come in clutch for on the event side of it when I'm trying to get some sponsorships and stuff like that. Because it's like the professional people that I need are on LinkedIn.
Decision makers
Are on LinkedIn. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
a business on LinkedIn.
It is for sure.
Social media is like personal.
We're reaching the consumer. Like, we're trying to get you to come in for a service. Like, ain't nobody looking at my hair videos on LinkedIn.
But think about that though. What if you were the first hairstylist to really go crazy on LinkedIn?
Ain't nobody gonna post on hair part pages on
I was just thinking about
But I hear what you're saying.
You'd be surprised. I'm just saying, like, everybody is a professional in some capacity.
That's
so
true.
Even if they don't want to use TikTok, Instagram, and all that other stuff.
They might be on LinkedIn.
You feel me? Like,
Can I ask a question too real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just I'll throw this out. Because we're all services. I know you do something a little bit different. Do y'all have like different scheduling apps like Booksy or Acuity or Squire or like?
Absolutely. Wait, what do you mean? Like where people book you,
Why
right?
you like-
No, it's like, yeah.
No, so y'all have that. So do you look at it like marketing or do you think you need it? I'm just curious. Like,
Okay, hold up. Because what you talking about? You look at it as, you said, do you look at it as marketing or what?
or do,
So for
I know,
me,
she
I
did
use
with the whole
Acuity.
thing.
okay, you use Acuity.
Yeah, but I
Okay.
use
Security
Square.
because like Booksy, you can technically use it as marketing because people can find you on there.
Correct.
But like Acuity, I feel like I'm at a point where I'm booked enough and my social media does that, and you just go to my Acuity. Because
Right.
Booksy, like, it's really good. You can leave reviews, you can do like people can find you can search the zip code.
Right.
But I'm just old school. I like what I like. I didn't want to transition, and I don't think I want multiple because I feel like with the multiple, you could end up being double booked. And like now I got two clients at 3:00. I only got 2 hands, and I can't do.
We talk about this. She know how.
No, because that's
I'll be triple booking them.
Yeah, that's wild. That's
moving
wild.
around. 3 of y'all booked at 3. Now he need one at 1.
Hey, bro,
because
because the thing is, you gotta realize.
now you mad because you in the.
No, but if you in a service of offering convenience to people, like sometimes they got a little bit more lenient time. Like I just know you want a haircut around 3 o'clock on Friday.
All right.
I'm pulling up on you. Like maybe I get there 4, maybe it's 2:30.
Bro,
No,
you crazy.
Maybe I get there at 4.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. Look,
Nah, that's wild. That's wild. That's wild.
Why they did you like that?
but listen, the whole thing is this. This is my point.
Yeah.
The reason why I asked you about Booksy, because I was like, have been adverse to booking apps, because I was like, why would I pay for an app that's literally promoting other barbers? Like they got their barber. Like somebody go look for a barber, somebody that paid more, they got the Booksy Lightning, they gonna show up before me, and I'm paying them a subscription. So I never believed in that. I always have built my own website, but I just want to throw it out there to anybody that's watching this. You need to be making your own website, even if you're because the thing is, you have Acuity, right? But that's a scheduling app.
Yeah.
That's dope. But Ashley does more than just hair. Ashley speaks. Ashley book a podcast with Ashley. Like verticals, where it's like a funnel where they come in for Ashley. Okay, maybe she wants to get her hair done. Okay, but maybe she wants you to come speak at her conference. Okay, maybe she wants to do an event with you. It's like a way where you can capture more leads when you have a website, and then when they click book, it'll go to your Acuity.
Go ahead.
Well, hold on. I just
High level at this point. We need to go high level at that point, because go high level.
What I do. Why?
What high level do?
Yeah.
Everything you just said, like, yeah, I get what you said.
That's what help service providers do.
Okay, but listen, but if I'm a new professional of someone, Go High Level is $100 a month. So they're not gonna pay the $100 a month. They probably, and I ain't even start with Acuity when I started. I started with, I think, something called Setmore, because it was free. I ain't had no money. Like,
I had Setmore too back in the day.
You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, so I think like as you advance.
Setmore, yo. What happened to Setmore, yo?
I don't even know. Because Acuity took over. Everybody used
Did somebody buy that joint? Like, I wonder if they exited.
I've never even heard of this.
I know. I've never heard of Setmore.
No, actually, she a real hairstylist. The fact you just said Setmore is crazy. That means you were doing this for a minute.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's OG right there.
To Acuity and other platforms. So.
Would you believe me if I told you I just built the most fire website ever for $25?
I will believe you.
I believe it, but can it do all the things on the back end, right? That's
It can do
my little
anything that
brain.
you can imagine.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
we need to talk after.
Look, I was gonna say, well, put it, tell the people.
Yo, y'all tap in with your boy Chad Too Clean. We got the products they just dropped.
You ain't even. Wait, no, we gotta introduce. We gonna introduce that. Dang, look, he done doing it.
I want y'all to tap in with the products.
Wait, no.
Y'all need Barber.
You too far.
You gotta let me tell you. Want to get a website? You need a website, and you a service provider, you're a barber, a stylist, and you want to make a front page funnel website, tap in with your boy. We got y'all, man. We gonna cook you up.
So that's his part, y'all.
Change the world.
With the music.
With the music.
My goodness, that's funny. Okay. We about to wrap it up, y'all. Thank you all so much. Before we close out, I do want y'all, he already did his part at this point, but we gonna let him go again since he done already did it. I want you to share your name again, your occupation, where they can find you at on all platforms, and do you have anything coming up that you would like them to like support or share or anything?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna do it like backwards. I definitely want y'all to tap in and tap into the Vantage series. We got grooming products for men. Listen, a lot of men, unfortunately, do not have good hygiene. It is what it is. We grow up, we just playing football, we not washing our face. So like, you gotta understand that women want a man that has good hygiene. She don't want a man with hot breath, stuff in your nails, you got bumps on your face, bro. Like, come on, like women want, I would say most women would like their man to be clean. Maybe not a pretty boy, but at least
well cut.
Well groomed. Okay,
Together.
So we're putting the products together for y'all, man. Y'all tap in. Please support me on this. It's Chad Too Clean on all platforms. Clean is spelled with a K, because shout out to the noobs. Capital, we don't use C's.
No, we ain't doing that.
Please, because don't have the debate. Oh, God. Oh, God.
I'm new to the good news.
Oh, God. So that's what the K is for. I never knew that. Me either. And then,
We ain't doing that.
let that boy finish his set. Go ahead.
No, but seriously, any barbers, stylists, y'all interested in building a website, scaling, growing beyond the chair, man, please tap into my platforms. We have a bunch of free content on YouTube for y'all already out right now. The podcast After the Cut as well, and we got our products, cleangrooming.com, same Chad Too Clean on all platforms. and cleangrooming.com. Clean is also spelled with a K. Grooming, all one word.
Okay, what about the plug you just said for the $25? They got to connect with you for the building of the platform.
Listen, man, I'd rather just give you the game. I'm not a gatekeeper, bro. I'm not gonna act like I'm some type of website developer. I just did it for myself, and I'm very nice at it. I'm good at it because I can show you my website, and you'd be like, wow, that's amazing. And AI has given us tools to save us time and energy. Things that we used to have to get somebody on Fiverr to do this, and I got to go on Canva to do that and do this. I can do it all by myself on the back end. So if you want to do it yourself, tap in, I'll teach you. Or if you want me to do it for you, we can do it for you. It's not even me. You have a whole team that will get you set up and make sure that you're ready to go so you can sell products. You can have your podcast on there. You can also take appointments.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Chad. Go ahead.
For sure. My name is Shamique. Again, I am a hairstylist in Orlando. So if you want to book with me, ShamiqueJones.com. That's where you'll find how to book with me, how to buy hair from me, all of the things. I do have a Christian podcast, a faith-based podcast called Veil to Vision. That is, I guess you could say, what's coming next or what's kind of brewing up right now. So you can search that on YouTube. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Veil to Vision. And I'm just kind of helping people in business, in real life, how to walk this thing with God practically. Real life is not just religion, it's relationship, and just how to surrender, how to pray, how to read your word, just making it practical and basic and real. Like, it ain't lame to follow Jesus, and you could give your business to Jesus and do it the right way, and it will just help you to know you don't got to do none of this by yourself. So, yeah.
And I was just on there. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Go listen to it.
Yes, happened. She
You know
shared
what
her
I'm
testimony,
saying?
a powerful testimony that will bless you. So Veil to Vision, lifting the veil off our eyes to see God clearly.
Part 2 coming. Okay.
All right, everybody. My name is Merlyn.Colbert. I am your systems girly. I am actually currently rebranding right now. So the information I'm going to give you, y'all got to follow now and then keep up with me because we're in the middle of a rebrand. I help women in business, specifically service providers, for streamline the back end of their businesses. So right now, I'm everywhere as the Beauty Biz Bestie, B-I-Z, not B-I-S. You can follow me on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel where I do vlogs as well. I talk about all the systems things. If you want to do it yourself, you could go there, find all the free resources, or you can visit our website, which is now rebranding to Clear Elevation Operations.
Love that.
So that would be clearelevationops.com. Like I said, we're in the middle of a rebrand, so keep up with me. I am actually hosting an event in May, and it is going to be a Mompreneur Reset Brunch. The goal of that event is to help women that are moms in business really just come reset, realign back with their goals. And we're gonna talk systems, strategies, and really just getting yourself like back together, dealing with the kids, dealing with the house, dealing with all the things. So it's gonna be a great event. It's happening here downtown Orlando. What else I do? Lord have mercy. I'm planning a conference for the end of October as well. Women in business, same thing. And I believe that's it. Follow me on all the platforms. Right now, it's just the Beauty Business.
Merlyn do it all.
Okay.
I can't
do it all.
The main thing I can think of is this event right now.
Yeah.
I'm at.
Yeah. Support the event. What's the date?
May 2nd. So
May
it is the
2nd.
weekend before Mother's Day. We want to
Okay.
make sure y'all got time to spend time with your families.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have y'all all send me links and everything so I can share it. So y'all, everybody
put it
got
on
all
the
that.
screen.
Okay. Last but not least.
You know, my name's Karlon Johnson, everyone. You can find me on LinkedIn. That's Karlon, last name Johnson. Again, I'm on LinkedIn. I'm a business banker, 2-time certified business underwriter, capital markets analyst. And the next thing we have coming up, I'm not going to mention the name of the company I work for, but you can definitely find me on LinkedIn. I just did a financial literacy workshop talking about the financial statements, income statement, and balance sheet, kind of breaking it down. The last Wednesday in April will be a follow-up to last week's discussion, except we'll really break it down using metrics that most underwriters and other finance professionals use to help business owners understand either their cash flow, the liquidity of their business, a lot of different things that go into all of that too. Very complicated, but I break it down as easy as possible. Again, that's on the last Wednesday of April from 11 to 1, and it's virtual.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you all for your time. And I'm going to close this out with, I am your host, Ashleigh Offord, and what I have coming up. So in June, I am hosting a 3-day women's event for how can I say, it's for everybody. It's for entrepreneurs, it's for creatives, it's for stay-at-home moms, it's for the corporate girl, healthcare, does not matter. It is for everyone that is a woman to come and have a good time. So day 1 is gonna be all about business. Day 2 is gonna be our girls' night in, which is a pajama night. And then day 3 is gonna be our premium brunch. And that's gonna be June 26th, June 27th, and June 28th. You can follow me on all social platforms under my name, Ashleigh Offord, which is spelled ASHLEIGH. And then I also have Emporium 7 Beauty Supply as well as Beauty Blazers University. The next thing that's coming on for me really is just the events. Definitely stepping into coaching a little bit more. And yeah, if you got any business advice you need or you just want someone that can understand where you're at, I'm definitely your girl. So yeah, thank you all for coming on the directory. These
Loved
are your
it.
businesses.
Loved it.
You're welcome.
Thank
And
you.
the point of the directory is to direct you to people that are in business and just to help you with resources and things that you need, such as a business banker. The goal is to have more people that are in like financial services and banking to come on and just share some strategies, give some insight for us that are business owners. Shout out to the food that we had. I definitely want to have more people on for food and like I said, other entrepreneurs. So if you want to come on the show, if you want to, please DM me on either Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, doesn't matter. I will check my messages. I'll have a professional email for you all soon, but thank you all for coming on.
Yes, thank you,
I
girl.
want to say Alpha Alpha is the greatest.
Oh, stop it.
Nah.
Cut it.